Hey YouTube, Dirty 30 bringing you a quick recommendation video. If you own a V6 or V8 Toyota product of the last 20 years, we've all dealt with this over-engineered piece of crap, pain in the ass right here, okay? Now I admit, most of the time I let the dealership change my oil on this Tundra just because I drive so much. I don't have time to get it on the lift, get everything ready, get this also pain in the ass skid plate off where they've stripped the bolts and the hook hangers have broken, and you know the gig. And then this thing is always bound on there, always. Okay, and then we've all gone out and bought what's readily available in the aftermarket, which is these pieces of crap. Stamped, flimsy, rounded edge, non-welded hub piece of junk. Here's one that is welded, still a piece of junk. Chrome, stamped. If that thing is on there anywhere near as good as they usually are, and it's not because they get over torqued. I've changed my own oil on them plenty of times and still gone back, torqued it to factory spec, lubed the threads, lubed the O-rings. I don't care what you do. Half the time, that son of a bitch will be seized on there, even at 5,000 mile intervals. And it's because this phenolic plastic swells over time. Oil sets up in those threads and turns into pitch tar. And look how much thread surface area we're talking about. We're talking about cubic inches, okay, of interference thread surface area and O-ring land, etc., up into this housing on the oil cooler. Okay, that is a crap ton of friction and binding and chemical bonding, whatever the culprit is. It's not because it got over tightened to begin with, it's because it doesn't want to come back out. It is at home, and there's so much thread surface area on that. Stupid design, honestly, way overcomplicated. It's got this thing for the drain and the little doodad you stick in there to open the check valve to drain this housing, supposedly. But when you do that and you loosen this, it still drips a half a quart all over the freaking place, so I don't know what the point of that is. A stupid spin-on filter would have been perfectly serviceable in this application, but whatever. Overcomplicated is my only real complaint about the 2GR or the UR series of engines from Toyota. Engineering-wise, otherwise, they are great. Why this was, I don't know, probably by committee or something. Anyway, I'm here today to tell you your savior, should you choose to accept them, is Motive Tools MX2320. This is a bad dude for a lot of reasons. Do you see, this is a CNC'd piece, 6061 aluminum, or maybe even tougher than that, I don't even remember. This is not expensive. I want to say it's 35, 40 bucks on Amazon, okay? But the amount of time and frustration, and these are 20 bucks a piece and they don't work. This has a replaceable hub, so when and if you were to round this or break it with an impact, which I've done, I've had to chisel these things out, literally. You can buy just the insert from Motive for like 10 bucks and replace it. You can get on the outside of this with another wrench if you had to, or flats or channel locks or whatever you want, because it has flats on the outside that are actually square. The ones on the inside have square corners. When you put this sucker on, this bad boy right here, or this pain in the ass right here, sorry I'm doing this one-handed, it isn't, barely goes on there, okay? It is tight. There is no slop in that whatsoever. There's no room for slippage, even if it wanted to. It's going to twist this thing in half before it doesn't come off. And it doesn't use these stupid wings that always break off and crack and make the whole thing useless. It uses these wrench flats here, which should be more than enough surface area to get this thing off. And you don't just have this stupid wimpy 3/8 or half-inch drive hub. You've got this 25 millimeter billet nut to get on, okay? So you can use a half-inch socket, a half-inch drive socket wrench, ratchet, and a 25 millimeter socket, a 6-point, a wrench, whatever you want, and then put a breaker bar on there, and that thing just comes off like butter. No more cursing. 6 trips to the store, I'm stranded, I can't, it's my only vehicle, whatever. Get yourself this Motive Tools MX2320. You will never look back. It'll be the best money you ever spent. I am in no way affiliated with these people. I get no money. I spent my own hard-earned money on this because I was tired of the bullshit that comes with trying to change the oil on a Toyota V6 or V8. Get this, get rid of the drama, aside from that piece of shit, and you'll never look back. You're welcome.